We're here again with the Hometown Hero campaign with Brett Sholder, Sky Motors out in Westchester. What's going on with you today?
We're doing well, as well, healthy, I should say.
Yes.
Um, we're closed down right now.
Hmm.
The governor Wolf has deemed us non-essential, so we are fully closed. We do not have parts and service. Dealerships that have parts and service departments are allowed to still fix cars and sell parts as an essential, but Sky Motor Cars is strictly retail, so we are totally closed as of right now.
Okay. All right. And how is that how is that affecting you guys from a business standpoint? I've heard some people say it might be a blessing, that certain things are shut down. Other people like it's killing us. Like, how is that affecting y'all from a business standpoint?
Well, from a financial side, it's not good.
Hmm.
But from the health side, it's probably a blessing. Although the way my business is set up, we sell strictly pretty well, not strictly, but a lot of our deals are done over the internet, and a lot of times people don't see their cars until they roll off the truck. We sell cars all over the country,
Okay.
so we do a lot of distance selling already. So I'd say maybe 20% of the people will actually come in, touch their cars, and buy directly from us, whereas we're very much internet driven.
Hmm.
We're a destination location in Westchester. So our distance selling, we're ahead of the curve because we're used to that. So once that's available, we're ready for that.
Okay. What is like one of your most popular cars? Just
Man, I could buy a car and think that it's going to sell the next day, and it sits for 3 months. And I could buy a car that and say this car is never going to sell, and it sells the next day. You just different strokes for different folks. I say a lot of times, Baskin Robbins makes 31 different flavors of ice cream, and everyone has a different taste. So what might not be attractive to me could be attractive to someone else. So there's really no certain segment. We like to deal in the niche cars that you can't find, on any other street. So we like to have the different stuff. So there's no rhyme or reason behind it.
Oh, so just like give me an example of a few. You said the different stuff. Like, what do you mean?
Uh, you know, we have a 2012 Audi R8 with only 5,000 miles on it. We try and buy the lowest mileage cars with the most equipment and the most unique colors,
Mm-hmm.
just so we deliver a product that's unique, and we stand behind what we sell.
I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm sorry. I just had to. I heard y'all had some cars. It's like they raise your eyebrows a little bit. I had to hear it from you.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. We have cars for $5,000. We have
Mhm.
cars for $100,000. So we kind of scam the segment. But as unique stuff goes,
Mhm.
that was kind of a unique car that kind of just popped out in my head.
Okay. Okay. All right. And how are you dealing with this from a personal standpoint? Because I think it's so interesting when you have like business owners and entrepreneurs right now. Like, people are so focused on the business aspect of it, but it's like, no, y'all are still people. Like, how are you dealing with this from a personal standpoint?
From a personal standpoint, my viewpoint with my business, my family, everything is you can only control what you can control.
Mm-hmm.
So to worry about, stuff that you can't control and get stressed and sick over stuff that you can't control, it's a waste of time. So be safe, be healthy, listen to, what the Fauci is saying, and, social distancing, wear a mask, wear gloves, wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff that you can control. So that's what you do. Stay at home. My wife has pretty much banned me from leaving the house. So, stay at home, and, hopefully sooner than later we can all get back to the new normal.
Yeah, yeah, I like that, the new normal, because there's no way in the world things are just gonna go back to being, regular after this. Last question, Brett, before I let you go. What can people do to make sure they look out for you when this is over? You know what I mean? Like, just give us location of the business, any incentives, the website, all of it. Like, how can people stay tuned with y'all once all this is over?
Well, I mean, we're in Westchester, PA.
Mhm.
969 South Matlack Street. Support local. Anyone in the Philadelphia tri-state area, support us. The small guys. Our website is www.skymotorcars.com. Like I said, we have 60, 70 cars on our site, new stuff coming all the time. We stand behind what we sell. Our online ratings are off the charts, and that's how we sell cars, because we stand behind them.
Perfect, man. My man. Thank you for jumping on today. Like I said, this was a meeting. We definitely got to meet in person, but definitely stop by the lot when all of this is over. But thanks for jumping on this call, man.
No, thanks for thinking of us.
Of course.
Be safe.
My man.
All right.